Next question. Which article of the Indian Constitution provides for the institution of Panchayati Raj? The article is Article 40. C option is correct. Article 1 of the Constitution declares India as Union of States. How many schedules does the Constitution of India contains? There are 12 schedules. Under which article of Constitution does Jammu and Kashmir enjoys a special constitutional position? The article is Article 370. The Article 17 and 18 of Constitution provides social equality. How many languages are contained in the 8th schedule of Indian Constitution? There are 22 languages. Next question. Article 17 of Indian Constitution provides for abolition and of untouchability. The option is correct. A proclamation of emergency under Article 352 on account of war or aggression requires approval of the Parliament within 1 month. A option is correct. Article 370 of Indian Constitution upholds the special status of Jammu and Kashmir state. Which constitutional amendment gave precedence to the directive principles of state policy over fundamental rights? The amendment was 42nd Amendment. The basic feature of the Indian Constitution which are not amendable under the Article 368 are these features are sovereignty, territorial integrity, federal system, judicial review and parliamentary system of the government. The option is correct. Which Amendment Act introduced changes in the preamble to the Indian Constitution? The amendment was 42nd Amendment Act 1976. C option is correct. By which amendment were fundamental duties added to the Constitution? Amendment was 42nd Amendment. Which article of the Indian Constitution abolishes untouchability? The article is Article 17. A financial emergency can be declared by applying Article 360. Which amendment of the Indian Constitution inserted the two words socialist and secular in the preamble? The amendment was 42nd Amendment. In the 8th schedule of the Constitution of India, which languages were added subsequently? The languages were Sindhi, Konkani, Manipuri and Nepali. C option is correct. Under which article of the Constitution is the President's rule introduced in a state due to the failure of the Constitution machinery? The article was Article 350. Article 74 and 75 of Indian Constitution deal with the matters of the Council of Ministers. A preceding article under Article 226 in case of detention of a person is a criminal proceeding. Which schedule of the Constitution deals with the disqualification of the elected members on the grounds of defection? The schedule is 10th schedule. According to Article 75C of Constitution of India, the Council of Ministers are collectively responsible to the Parliament. India has been described under Article 1 of the Constitution as a union of states. The two words that were inserted by the 42nd Amendment to the preamble of the Constitution are socialist and secular. 52nd Constitutional Amendment Act of 1985 deals with defection and disqualification. The option is correct. In the Constitution of India, the right to constitutional remedies has been provided in the Article of 32. Which amendments to the Constitution provide for the reservation of 1/3 seats in the municipal boards and villages panchayats for women? The article is Article 73rd. Amendment is 73rd and 74th amendments. A option is correct. By which constitutional amendment political defections were banned? The amendment was 42nd Amendment of 1985. The option is correct. 52nd Amendment, 52nd. The system of privy pursues in respect of former ruler of Indian states before independence was abolished by the Constitutional through 26th Amendment Act 1971. A option is correct. Which constitutional amendment deleted the right to property from the list of fundamental rights? The amendment was 44th Amendment. C option is correct. In the Constitution of India, which article mentions about the establishment of welfare of India? This question will be answered by you in the comment section. By which constitutional amendment bill did the Parliament lower the voting age from 21 to 18? The amendment was 61st Amendment. Article 1st of the Indian Constitution declares India, that is Bharat, is a union of states, which has become a legal right under 44th Amendment. It is right to property. B option is correct. By which Constitution Amendment Act right to property ceased to remain a fundamental right? The Constitution Amendment was 44th Amendment. Under which article of the Indian Constitution the decision of the Central Administrative Tribunal can be challenged in the Supreme Court? It is under the Article 323A. Which article of the Indian Constitution did Dr. B.R. Ambedkar terms as the heart and soul of the Indian Constitution? This is the Article 32. The option is correct. Under which article of Constitution of India can the fundamental rights of members of armed forces be specially restricted? The article is Article 33. Which one of the following language is not specified in the 8th schedule of the Indian Constitution? The language is English. B option is correct. Next question. Which article of the Indian Constitution provides for the equal opportunities for all citizens in public employment? The article is Article 16. Under which article of the Constitution can an individual move to the Supreme Court directly in case of any violation of fundamental rights? The article is Article 32. Which article of Indian Constitution directs the state governments to organize village panchayats? The article is Article 40. Which article empowers the President to impose financial emergency? The article is Article 360. Which article of Indian Constitution empowers the Parliament to regulate right of citizenship? The article is Article 11. Which of the following article of IPC is related to unnatural sex? The article is 377. Which amendment act of the Indian Constitution gave constitutional status to Panchayati Raj system? The article is The amendment is 73rd Amendment. C option is correct. Article 1 of the Constitution of India declares India to be a union of states. How many times was the preamble of the Constitution amendment? It has amended only once. C option is correct. Next question. Which one of the constitutional amendment has established Panchayati Raj institution? The amendment is 73rd Amendment Act. The Election Commission is established under the Article 324. Which article of the Constitution enjoins the state to establish village panchayat? The article is Article 40. The reservation for the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes in the service has been provided in the Indian Constitution under the Article 335. C option is correct. Which article of the Indian Constitution defines the duties of Chief Minister? The article is Article 167. Which amendment of Indian Constitution lowered the voting age from 21 years to 18 years? The amendment is 61st Amendment. Which article of the Indian Constitution deals with Election Commission? The article is 324. The 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act is related to Panchayati Raj. C option is correct. Article 368 of Indian Constitution deals with amending procedure. C option is correct. D option is correct. Which period below depicts internal emergency in India under Article 352? The period was 20th of June 1975 to 20th March 1977. C option is correct here. Next question. Which article of the Constitution deals with removal or dismission of a civil servant? The article is Article 311. Which state was formed after the amendment of Articles 239A and 240? The article is, the state is Arunachal Pradesh. A option is correct. Which among the following articles came into force on 26th of November 1949, the day the Indian Constitution was adopted? The article was Article 388. An amendment of the Constitution may be initiated by the introduction of a bill in either House of Parliament. Which article of the Constitution deals with fundamental duties? The article is Article 51A. 7th Schedule of Constitution of India deals with distribution of powers between the Union and states. Which article of the Constitution deals with money bills? The article is Article 110. Which one of the following schedules of the Constitution of India contains provisions regarding Anti-Detection Act? The schedule is 10th schedule. D option is correct here. Which article of Indian Constitution provides free legal aid and equal justice? The article is 39A. C option is correct. The constitutional amendment through which the 4 regional languages, namely Bodo, Dogri, Maithili and Santhali, were included in the constitution is. The amendment is 94th amendment. Name the body which was established to provide safety and security of SCs and STs social, economic, cultural and educational concerns after an amendment in the Indian Constitution. The commission or body is National Commission for SC and ST. B option is correct. In which year did the first amendment of Indian Constitution take place? It took place in 1951. A option is correct. Under which article of the following amendment education was made a fundamental right? The amendment was 86th amendment in 2002. C option is correct here. Next question. Article 60 of the Indian Constitution refers to oath of the President. How many schedules are there in the Indian Constitution? There are 12 schedules in the Indian Constitution. Which amendment to the Indian Constitution added the words secular and socialist in the preamble? The amendment was 42nd Amendment. Article 324, 329 of the Indian Constitution deals with which of the following? It deals with elections. B option is correct. By which amendment were fundamental duties added to the Constitution? The amendment was 42nd Amendment. Right to privacy comes under Article 21. Which of the following Constitutional Amendment Act deals with the elementary education as a fundamental right? The amendment is 86th Amendment Act. In the 42nd Constitution Amendment 1976, which was added to the preamble? Nothing has been added to the preamble from these options. Next question. Indian Constitution can be amended according to procedure laid down in the following article. The article is 368. Which of the following article of Indian Constitution deals with the right to equality before law? The article is Article 14. B option is correct. How many constitutional amendments to the Constitution of India have been made so far? So there are 122 amendments. The word secular was added to preamble of the Constitution of India by which constitutional amendment? The amendment was 42nd Constitutional Amendment. Which of the following schedules contains special provisions for the administration of tribal areas in the 4 northeastern states of Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram? The schedule is 6th schedule. How many languages are recognized in the 8th schedule of the Indian Constitution? The languages are 22. Next question. Now we will discuss the question of governance. Governance through trade union organization is known as syndicalism. C option is correct here. In the 13th Lok Sabha election, in which of the following states did the ruling alliance win all the seats? The elections were of Haryana state. Fabianism is closely related to democratic socialism. The minimum number of workers who can form a trade union and get it registered under Trade Union Act is 7. A option is correct. The concept of political sovereignty was advocated by Rousseau. C option is correct here. The first woman film star nominated to Rajya Sabha was Nargis Dutt. Plural theory of sovereignty emphasizes the importance of associations. From which historical work the words Satyamev Jayate appearing under the national emblem taken? It has taken from Mundak Upanishad. The option is correct. Which of the following is the biggest head of the non-plan expenditure of the Government of India? This is interest payments. A option is correct. Resources transferred from the Government of India of states are termed statutory if they are made. It is on the recommendation of the Finance Commission. C option is correct. What is the playing time of the full version of the Indian National Anthem? The time is 52 seconds. C option is correct. What is the motto inscribed under our national emblem? The motto is Satyamev Jayate. C option is correct. How many spokes are there in the Ashok Chakra depicted on the national flag of India? There are 24 spokes. The option is correct. What is the color of the Dharma Chakra in the middle of our national flag? The color is navy blue. The option is correct. Which one of the following is described as the fourth estate? This is media that is described as a fourth estate or pillar. Next question. Which government agency is responsible for the mapping and exploration of minerals in India? The agency is Geological Survey of India. B option is correct. Who was the first Speaker of Independent India's Lok Sabha? The Speaker was G.V. Malvankar. Who was the first Deputy Prime Minister of India? He was Vallabhbhai Patel. In the 13th Lok Sabha elections, in which of the following states did the ruling alliance win all seats? The state was Haryana. C option is correct. The Lok Sabha which was elected in 2004 is 14th Lok Sabha. Name the President of India who was elected unopposed. The President was Dr. Neelam Sanjeev Reddy. B option is correct. Which one of the following Presidents of India served for 2 terms? The President were Rajendra Prasad. The Prime Minister who was voted out of power by the Parliament was VP Singh. A national political party is one which received 4% of the total votes polled in 4 or more states. C option is correct. Which is the national flower of India? National flower of India is lotus. B option is correct. What is the motto incorporated under our national emblem? The motto is Satyamev Jayate. Which party provided 2 prime minister in 2-year time? The party was Janata Party. B option is correct. The first mid-term elections for Lok Sabha were held in the year of 1971. The English crown is an example of nominal executive. To be a regional party, the minimum percentage of the votes that a party needs to secure in any election is 3%. Which of the following countries enjoys a federal term form of the government? The country is USA. Rashtrapati Bhavan was designed by Edwin Lutyens. C option is correct. Despotism is possible in a one-party state. In which state of India was a non-Congress government formed for the first time? The state was Kerala. Who had proposed partyless democracy in India? It was proposed by J.P. Jayaprakash Narayan. Who said a good citizen makes a good state and a bad citizen makes a bad state? It has said by Aristotle. Who said that, oh, disrespectable democracy, I love you? It's said by G.B. Shaw. A option is correct. George Bernard Shaw. A option is correct. Compared with society, the scope of state activity is wider. A option is correct. What is the color of the Dharma Chakra in the middle of our national flag? The color is navy blue. Which of the following symbols is a symbol reserved by Election Commission for more than one political party in election to the Lok Sabha Vidhan Sabha? The symbol is elephant. The fourth estate is referred to the newspaper. C option is correct.